the projection on the economic growth, I think they will still maintain because their projection for the 2017 is already 1.5, quite high compared to my projection. I think they may revise the inflation projection downward for 2017. That is the issue we should pay more attention.
Sayuri, you point out that the BOJ's projection is high. It's not realistic. Where do you think the number should be?
Well, especially for the inflation, BOJ always constantly provided very optimistic projection. For example, 2017, 1.5%. With the current development of prices, it's very unrealistic to have such kind of numbers. So eventually, the BOJ have to revise downward to below 1% for fiscal 2017. But I think they may not do it this time. It's just the beginning of fiscal year 2017. So
the BOJ is still well off that 2% inflation target, but we have seen higher interest rates in the U.S. as well as the weaker yen push inflation up. We heard Governor Kuroda saying that he believes the BOJ can reach the target sooner than expected now. Any expectation of some signaling from the central bank in terms of when they could perhaps start to tighten some of their asset buying?
Okay. Yes. After the U.S. election result, the yen started to depreciate, but recently, it started to appreciate somewhat. And I think that generating inflation through exchange rate is not really durable and it's not reliable. So BOJ really have to count on this inflation generated through wage development and higher domestic demand. In that sense, if we look at underlying inflation in Japan, at this moment, it's only between 0 to 0.3%. So it's very low compared to 2%. So this time, I think they will still maintain very optimistic projection on inflation, but I like to see whether they are going to revise downward for the 2017 and 2018 inflation projection, and also this time it's April, so BOJ will provide the new data for 2019. So let's see whether they are going to put 2% number there.